In the stark, unforgiving landscape of imprisonment, where steel bars and concrete walls seem to define the boundaries of human existence, an extraordinary philosophical transformation emerges, a testament to the indomitable human spirit and the profound wisdom of Stoic philosophy. The prison, contrary to its intentional design of punishment and restriction, becomes an unexpected crucible of philosophical awakening, where individuals confront the most fundamental questions of human existence. What truly constitutes freedom? How does one maintain dignity, hope, and personal integrity when stripped of physical liberty? Section 1. The Stoic Concept of Freedom. The Stoic philosophers, particularly Epictetus, who himself was once a slave, understood a revolutionary concept that resonates powerfully within prison walls. True freedom is an internal state, a mental and spiritual condition that cannot be confined by external circumstances, no matter how oppressive or limiting they might appear. This profound understanding challenges the very notion of imprisonment, suggesting that physical confinement is merely an external condition that need not define one's internal landscape of possibility, hope, and personal potential. Section 2. Control and Personal Agency. Consider the profound psychological alchemy that occurs when an individual begins to apply Stoic principles within the microcosm of prison life. The first and most transformative realization is the absolute distinction between what can be controlled and what cannot. External circumstances, the institutional structure, the physical confinement, the systemic limitations, become mere background noise to the inner work of personal development. Prisoners who embrace Stoic philosophy learn to redirect their energy from futile resistance to purposeful self-improvement. This is not a passive acceptance but an active, radical reimagining of personal potential. Section 3. Emotional Resilience and Inner Transformation. Emotional regulation emerges as a critical survival skill in this environment, with Stoic practices providing a robust framework for navigating the intense psychological pressures of incarceration. The practice of maintaining equanimity in the face of provocation, of choosing one's response to challenging situations, becomes not just a philosophical ideal but a literal survival mechanism. Prisoners learn to develop an extraordinary level of emotional intelligence, understanding that their internal state is not dictated by external circumstances. Through practices of mindfulness, reflective journaling, and philosophical meditation, individuals begin to construct an inner landscape of remarkable resilience. Section 4. The Philosophical Reconstruction of Time. Time itself undergoes a radical philosophical reconstruction within the Stoic prisoner's perspective. Traditional markers of productivity dissolve, replaced by a more profound understanding of personal development and inner richness. Hours that might seem monotonous to an outside observer become opportunities for deep introspection, learning, and personal refinement. Many prisoners discover literary worlds, pursue advanced educational qualifications, develop artistic skills, and engage in intense philosophical study. The enforced stillness becomes a gift, a rare opportunity for the kind of deep contemplation that most individuals never experience in their fast-paced external lives. Section 5. Virtue and Moral Development. The concept of virtue becomes paramount in this philosophical journey. Beyond societal judgments and institutional classifications, prisoners embracing Stoic principles learn to define personal goodness through integrity, continuous self-improvement, and genuine moral development. This is not about external validation or future redemption, but about understanding oneself as a constantly evolving moral agent. Community becomes crucial in this process. Prisoners often form deep, meaningful connections based on shared philosophical understanding, mutual support, and collective growth. Section 6. Suffering as a Philosophical Teacher. Suffering, in the Stoic framework, is not a punishment but a profound teacher. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for developing deeper resilience, compassion, and understanding. The prison experience, viewed through this philosophical lens, is transformed from a narrative of punishment to a potential narrative of personal metamorphosis. Many individuals emerge not broken, but remarkably refined, having used the most challenging of human experiences as a crucible for developing extraordinary mental strength, emotional intelligence, and philosophical depth. Section 7. Practical Stoic Practices. Practical Stoic exercises become daily rituals of transformation, morning reflections that set intentional frameworks for the day, evening reviews that analyze personal growth and moral choices, continuous learning through whatever educational resources are available, and persistent cultivation of inner calm. These are not abstract philosophical concepts but concrete, actionable practices that provide tangible pathways for personal development. The prison environment, with its structured routine and enforced stillness, paradoxically provides an ideal environment for implementing these philosophical practices with unprecedented depth and consistency. Section 8. Suffering as a Teacher. Stoicism sees suffering not as a punishment but as a profound teacher. Many prisoners transform their experiences into wisdom, developing compassion, understanding, and personal strength. Key insights. Reframing suffering as an opportunity for growth. Developing resilience through challenging experiences. The transformative power of philosophical perspective. Section 9. Practical Stoicism, Daily Practices. We'll explore practical Stoic exercises that prisoners and anyone can implement: morning reflections, evening reviews, mindfulness practices, and continuous learning. Practical strategies. Journaling techniques. Meditation and self-reflection. Continuous personal education. Section 10. Beyond the Bars, Universal Lessons. The philosophical lessons learned in prison extend far beyond institutional walls. We'll examine how Stoic principles can transform anyone's approach to life's challenges. Concluding themes. Universal applicability of philosophical resilience. Personal transformation through perspective. The human capacity for growth and renewal. Prison is not just a place of punishment, but potentially the most profound university of the human spirit. Stoicism teaches us that our true prison is never external, it's the limitations we place on our own minds. As our exploration concludes, we are confronted with a revolutionary understanding: prison is not merely a place of punishment, but potentially the most profound university of the human spirit. Stoicism teaches us that our true prison is never external. It exists in the limitations we place on our own consciousness, our capacity for growth, and our understanding of personal freedom. The lessons learned behind bars are universal, transcending institutional walls and speaking to the fundamental human capacity for resilience, transformation, and philosophical awakening. In the end, true freedom is not about where we are, but who we choose to be, a choice available to every human being, regardless of their external circumstances. In the end, true freedom is not about where we are, but who we choose to be, a choice available to every human being, regardless of their external circumstances.